have to talk about Toshi. As you guys can see, Toshi is at 0.0001128, down 3.8% in the last 24 hours. And you can also see over here, it's down 83% within the year. So for all the bull market, it's been going down, which every other altcoin has been going down as well. That's something that you have to remember. It's not exclusive to Toshi. Everything is dumping right now, and everything has been dumping since October, because that's the start of the bear market, October. And that's pretty much what's going on there. But we're going to cover what I believe is about to happen inside of Toshi. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So right now, currently inside of Toshi, you can see, we've sold off. We came all the way down here, created new lows all the way down at 0.0001. So that is pretty low. Right now we're at 0.00011. So we also just broke out and went past the 50-day moving average briefly and went all the way up to 0.001456. But immediately after that, it's been dumping immediately after that. Now we're seeing it pulling back all over again, right? And this right here is called bullish divergence. This is your higher lows on the MACD and lower lows on the chart. We've definitely been creating lower lows on the chart. And as you can see here, higher lows on the MACD. So that's why we've seen the breakout, because we have bullish divergence. Last time we had it, the breakout wasn't significant enough to maintain, and it continued to dump. The same thing could possibly happen again here. As you can see here, the breakout right there wasn't significant enough to maintain. Broke past the 50-day moving average very briefly, but then it continued to dump. Same thing here, broke past it very briefly, continued to dump. And if you go back to what we're doing now, we went and we broke past it very briefly, and now we're dumping again. So honestly, I don't think Toshi's going to be doing too well until the bull market starts up again. But I think Toshi is one of the original memes on base. So I think it's going to do well in the bull market. Can't give you any price points right now. All I can say is whatever I've talked about in the past about Toshi, I still believe it could reach those levels, right? I still believe this could be a $1 billion market cap coin, or possibly even a $2 billion market cap coin. It got all the way up to 621 million inside of 2025, January 26th of 2025. So I still believe Toshi could do something like that. But right now, it's not the time for making predictions, right? We're really just waiting for this thing to stop, which by this thing, I mean the bear market, right? We need to wait for the bear market to stop in order to gauge where Toshi could possibly go once we start to see this thing picking up. But it's only at 47 million market cap, which is extremely cheap. I mean, people were buying Toshi in all these areas here, so I don't see why people wouldn't buy it now. The community still seems like they're pretty strong. So I think over time, Toshi is going to do well for this bull market. I personally believe the bull market the bear market will end by the end of this year, somewhere around October, because the bear market started in October. If you go back to Bitcoin, you're going to see that's actually when the bear market started, October 5th, right? Because that's the last time that we were high again. And then we hit this all the way up here at the resistance of 126.8K, October 6th. And then we ended up seeing the bear market starting. And then that's pretty much what started it all. So that's why when I talk about Toshi, I mention the bear market a lot, because, Toshi, to be honest, Toshi did not have a good time during the bear market. Most projects didn't. Some projects actually did good, like Zcash, Near Protocol, Sebek Network, Hype, Hyperliquid, Pengu. Pengu's been going down a lot. But, Toshi has not had a good time inside of this bear market. Do I think Toshi will create new lower lows? It's a possibility. Here on the MACD, you can see the selling pressure coming in on Toshi for the 4-hour. So I do believe that Toshi could continue to pull back here. It could go below the 50-day moving average on the 4-hour. But honestly, me trying to predict where Toshi's going to bottom out at is the stupidest thing ever, because it's already super cheap. It's at 47 million in market cap. Yes, it could go down more. Yes, it could go down to 0.0001. Right now it's at 0.0001128. So it could go down more. but I really wouldn't be too focused on that. I would be more focused on, do you think Toshi will ever make it above 47 million market cap? If you do think that it will eventually make it above that level, then buying in now is not a bad idea. If you don't, then buying in now could be a good idea, right? Or opposite, vice versa. All right. So that's what I think about Toshi right now. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Just wanted to go over it. A subscriber of the channel recommended me to go over this. So shout out to you. But I still think that Toshi is going to be doing good in the bull market. I just can't make a price prediction yet until we enter the bull market. But anyways, check out the link in the description for Advantify if you want to do some DeFi perps trading on the base platform. They should put Toshi on here because Toshi's on base as well. Maybe they'll eventually do it when Toshi increases in volume. But yeah, you can do up to 500x leverage on here, 0 fee perps. And if you want to do it with fees, you can do up to 75x leverage with fees. So go ahead and check out the link in the description for Advantify. Hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, I'll be back with another video.